Hello and welcome back to another Fate Grand Order video. Today we'll be concluding the Grail front event. There's nothing more to do. Let's continue with the event. Okay. Last time we left off just before choosing whose side we are going to be battling. As always, we'll be going through the night side since it will be more fun that way. I think I looked at it last time. There should be 20 section plus epilogue. Three sections. If it gets completed pretty early, then I'll do all the other Grail friends that I didn't actually do the day side one, uh, which were not, which I didn't choose for the options. Let's continue. Section 19, Imperceptible Sea. Yep, let's begin. Dun, 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 dun. You got here in no time at all, Shibuya. Guess you are all ready to go to. I should begin by commending you for making an excellent choice. Since both my younger self and I are me, it only makes sense to choose the version that choose the version with more experience. That is to say, me. Yeah. I bet that wasn't even a factor in Master's decision. Huh, nothing gives you a well-earned sense of superiority. Why am I having a hard time speaking? Superiority. Quite like the losers complaining. This is exactly what makes being a king worthwhile. Don't you agree, Master? I'm counting on you. That wasn't my intention, but okay, understood. Do not worry. I promise you won't regret this choice. Hey, young me, what is it, old me? I know Elmaloy II asked you the same question, but did you enjoy your journey with him? Didn't I tell you? No, you didn't forget. I see sometimes we just want to double check what we usually take for granted. Sure, I'll say it as many times as you like. It was the best, of course. Of course it was. It didn't matter that it ended up being a sin or that we hurt people along the way or even that we wounded up killing the friends we once fought besides. Heh, that's right, it was, wasn't it? Leave the cocoon to me. I've got something special ready for it. You just go get on Shibuya and ride him straight to the enemy. And the Tolly can you and Tolly can take Shibuya Master. I'll just follow along in my spirit form. Got it. Alright, let's go. Hang on tight, we. At last, the end is nearly in sight. It's been so long, so very long. All that time spent waiting in the rift between day and night, where time has lost all meaning. Waiting for the miraculous fruit, adrift in an ocean of time, dissolved into twilight. Now, finally, you and I have now finally you and I have arrived at the place where all at the place we were always meant to reach. Really? That's right. I forgot just how foolish so-called heroes can be, refusing to give up even when they can never win. Very well then. As an anti-wish granter, I will just have to dash their dreams once again. As the fruits created for this very purpose, I will gladly nip this evil in the bud. Shi Wujiang is proceeding at a good pace. 1200 meters to go until you reach Typhon's cocoon. Evaluating to the Evacuating to the Library of Alexandria did save your lives, but it didn't prevent your expulsion from the castle. And of course, the enemy is not going to make it easy for you to get in close again. Okay, they are here as I expected. You're 900 meters out now, but enemies have appeared at 600-meter mark. Ha, that's fine. They're ultimately nothing more than an unruly rabble. We don't have time to worry about them. Just focus on breaking through the enemies in front. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, straight to battle. Okay. Dreadnought and Shadowmax. Okay. In 5 turns. Hmm.
いざ開けHの門全知全能ならざる我らが全知全能なる者へと挑む夢を連れて走れよ
Okay, nice.
アドラスの光よ
Nice break. Good, we are through. 500 meters to go now. Oh no. Okay. A high energy reading detected in the cocoon's surface. Typhon is about to unleash another breath attack. Guess it can still fire that thing even through the cocoon. So much for hoping it would stay asleep and not give us any more trouble. I suppose that was too much to ask for against the ephemeral fruit. Fortunately, we are ready for it this time, trust me. Typhon's cocoon. Part of me still can't believe I'm going up against something so massive on my own. Still, this isn't bad, not half bad. I can only imagine that boy Iskandar's excitement were he here to see this. Well then, I suppose I can't just stand here twiddling my thumbs. I just have to be the first to set foot on the endless sea, in the endless sea. We began with my first noble phantasm, Phoros Tris Alexandrius. Then we add my second, Bibliosque Basilis, and combine them. Okay, basically using the library to create something and the chest laser to be the ammo to that weapon or something close to that. There, Ptolemaeus has activated his noble phantasm from the rear. Huh? Hang on. Noble phantasms plural? Is he actually using two at once? I've always been able to use two noble phantasms, though my different ages do favor one over the other. The first is the Great Lighthouse of Alexandria. The second is the Library of Alexandria. The library amplifies the lighthouse energy, enabling it to reach far beyond its usual level. Each effective multiplier the Each effective multiplies the other's internal magical energy through, though at the cost of rendering both unusable as noble phantasms. I believe you call this sort of thing a broken phantasm. Are you serious? The library is impressive enough, but the lighthouse is one of the seven wonders of the world. Even for noble phantasms, that's really something else. No, wait. Considering their origins in the Atlas Institute, they are arguably more significant than any servant rank could hope to express. And you are telling us you are going to destroy both of them at the same time. Actually, I'm going to destroy three things. So I suppose that makes it a triple broken phantasm. I could never have done this while I was alive. My other self spirit core will never be able to handle the strain of using so much magical energy at once. What, but that's there is still had to be another way. Don't look back. I entrusted this task to my other self, along with all my convictions and regrets. No matter how thick Typhon's outer shell may be, I will shatter it. So please, Master, use a command spell on me. Alright. Ptolemaeus. I hear you, Master. I receive your will and your magical energy. Crystal domains stabilize. Asian wisdom and execution authority delegated. Critical mass breached. Control domain exceeded. Warning will now be truncated to numbers only. Spirit origin Spirit origin grouping reduced to 87, 83, continuing to drop. Time to materialize limit. Time until materialization limit reached. Alright, let's do this. The rest is up to you, my old self. Let's make sure we can never lose another lord ever again. No pharaohs can illuminate dreams. No Monsian can travel the world. Mosian. But a pharaoh can illuminate a journey. A Mosian can inspire dreams. My journey was over as quickly as fleeting dream. My dream burned as bright as a fair, fairy journey. Now, use my dream and journey as kindling and set the forbidden wisdom free. My third noble phantasm, Sorter. Okay, beam struggle. Huh. So, this is Typhon. This is the breath of the dragon who defeated Zeus himself. But who cares? So what if you are the greatest ancestral dragon? Show yourself, ephemeral fruit. Okay, that was cool. Hmm. Well, looks like this journey is coming to an end for me. Shame I missed out on seeing the endless sea again. That's okay though. Master, may your oceans be. That light. It was like it was shattering space itself. That's right, me. My journey, the journey we all undertook, was always more than its faults. Yes, it may have ended in tragedy, and we all may have committed countless sins along the way. But even if I had known what fate had in store, or how many tears I shed at its outcome, I would never have stopped for anything. No one could have stopped me, no matter how hard they tried. Reaction confirmed. He did it. He destroyed Typhon's outer cocoon. Come on, let us head inside. Let us go. Let's go. Hmm. Typhon's cocoon. Hmm. The floor is melting. It looks like there was lava flowing in here to begin with, but now it's even melting into what's left on the ground. That clash between Typhon's breath and Ptolemaeus' noble phantasm sure left a hell of a mark on this place. All this magical energy swirling around would be insane for the age of gods to say nothing insane for the age of gods, to say nothing of modern times. Make sure you stay with Shivir's young master. We can handle these footholds, but I don't want you risking it. One bad step and you'll be no more than bones long before you even made it down to lava. Good grief. It seems you are both still alive as well, unfortunately. Hmm. But look, Typhon's real body is injured, and Triple Broken Phantasm must have done some serious damage. I don't know. Looking at it another way, even with all that power, he couldn't take the thing out while it was still asleep. These pure-blooded dragons really are like nothing we have ever seen. So you have returned. I should commend you for that attack just now. It's hard to believe a human spirit origin was capable of such a precise and powerful assault. Whoever did it must have accumulated quite the history. Typhon Ephemerus. Is that my name? I see. Clever. Ephemerus, the ephemeral fruit. Then you know what it is. I do. You're an anti-grail, anti-holy grail, aren't you? Yes, that would seem to be the best way to describe it. For you, I am an anti-wish granter. My only purpose is to prevent wishes from coming true. It is a purpose none ever asked for, much the same way Pandora's box should never have been opened. However, just as though these are some wishes that should be granted, there are others that should not. Or have you never heard of dreams you would rather had never become reality? Of course, I have. Dreams always have the potential to turn poisonous whenever they come true or not. My dreams became a poison for the history of the whole world. I can't in good conscience say that doesn't bother me. You won all your battles and you fell as far from grace as one ever could. By day killed, by night you piled death upon death. without so much as hesitating. You left a mountain of corpses in your wake. You spread the poison of arrogance to all you touched, just as Zeus did during the two Mechanica. Yes, that too is true. However, anti-Holy Grail, what you fail to see is that you have confused the order of it all. The order? Isn't that right, my master? You can't forget that living comes first. Living's living comes first. Your focus is your focus so far has been entirely on the results, the end. And yes, the result of heroic spirits like myself living as we did left all manners of scars on the tapestry of history. All that all the more so for those who would later come to be known as anti-heroes. But even those scars are proof that we persisted in life. If being judged one day is the price of my dreams coming true, so be it. I have done harm, then it's only right that I make amends. But wishing that my dream had never come true at all, that would make me a truly irredesirable, irredeemable fool. There, that is exactly the sort of arrogance I'm talking about. Yes, that's it. You have every right to stand before me, so overcome with emotions. You are not the goddess of fate any longer. You are filled with rage. You are the enemy master and I are here to fight. Fight. There will be no fight. Typhon's awakening is nearly at hand. The more you wish for it, none not to come to pass, the more your wish will be denied. Typhon's internal spirit origin readings are rising rapidly. I can't believe it. They are already on par with a divine beast. Ephemerous noble phantasm. That must be the authority she wields as an anti-wish granter. You who are cloaked in darkness and sin, you who are burdened with heavy transgressions, rejoice, for calamity is upon you. I am sin, I am transgression, I am wickedness. My fruit shall prevent your wish from ever coming true. Now, Sugitani. Yeah. Hmm. What, what did you just shoot? G- uh, did I just shoot the Holy Grail? Yeah. That round was made with the tears of Holy Grail. I suppose you could call it a Holy Grail round. I knew from the battle with Theseus that it was possible to modify the bullet in Sugitani's noble phantasm. I doubt you'll find something so rare and precious even in Cardia's hall. Enjoy it. It worked. Ephemerus and Typhon's magical energy readings are dropping. I see. This bullet is my anesthetic. Antithesis. It was indeed to be difficult to revive Typhon like this. Very well then. You leave me no choice. What are you? I would have dearly loved to witness your final miserable moments, but so be it. Is she just going to combine with that? Devour me, Typhon. Devour me like in your myths. I too shall become a wish that will never come true. Typhon just ate her. It become purple from the red to purple. Ah, I should have known that my wish would also fail to come true. Whoa, whoa. What's that girl's voice coming out of that thing? Now I see. So this is your true form, Typhon Typhon Ephemerus, the Pretender. The goddess of fate fed me to Typhon to ensure its wish would never come true. She said it was because that wish was evil. I believed her and thus thought I wouldn't mind being eaten by being a sacrifice. Ephemerus. It's just like I read in my library. This is one of many dragon myths. It's like what happened with Yamada no Orochi using being intoxicated before it was defeated, or with Jason using Medea's medicine to put that dragon guarding the Golden Fleece to sleep. Dragon and other monsters are too strong to beat in a fight. Meet their end by being tricked into consuming drugs, tainted offerings, and the like. What is more, that drug or offering is thought to have frequently been sacrificial maidens. I loathe sinful heroes. I despise arrogant gods. As long as I exist, I shall never let their or I shall never let their or anyone else's wish come true. All those wishes you achieved by trampling all over us. I shall make you regret every last one of them. Is it time? I think it's time for the last Grail front. Yep, the ephemeral fruit and the king's library. Grail front 9. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate heroes like you. I hate those who wishes should never come true. And I hate all who foul history with their venom. Hate all who fool history with their venom. Come forth, Shadow Knight. Come forth, my immortal slaying heart. Kill every last one of those revolting heroic spirit. Oh, the LB5 enemies. Okay. Okay. Can you hear me, Ved? Typhon still hasn't fully awakened. Ephemerus might have got it moving by feeding herself to it, but it's still a far cry from its true ancestral dragon self. The Holy Grail around and Soter did their job. It's hunting real it's hurting badly right now. Even after all that though, you still don't have a chance in a direct confrontation. Got any ideas? Then luckily for us, Ephemerus forcing Typhon to move has left its core exposed. That must be the part of Ephemerus emerging with. Ephemerus is acting as Typhon's core now. If we can take her out, that should stop Typhon too. Unfortunately, she will not make that easy for us. She will undoubtedly send innumerable Shadow Knights and other creatures after us. And then there is the breath attack. The hell the hell do we do about that? You'll just have to find a place to hide from it. Somewhere it can't reach. Luckily, at this distance we can see when it's starting, so we should be able to warn you ahead of time. When it starts up, you'll need to get out of its way however you can. Got it. So, this will be our final battle, Master. It is thanks to you that I am able to remain calm, level-headed. I cannot deny that the sins Typhon Ephemeris spoke of are sins I have myself committed. Even knowing that as I do, I have faith that you will continue to fight by my side, Master. Of course. Hey, we already formed a contract. Contract. I'm glad to hear it. Hope you never change, Master. Same here. That's what it means to be a heroic spirit, right? Come, let us put an end to this. Vanquish Typhon Ephemeris. Okay. Typhoon's HP is displayed at the top of the screen. You can reduce the HP gauge. Okay. She is a pretender, so I think foreigner. I Yep, it's foreigner. So who? Yeah, sure. I haven't really used her that much. Um, sure. Assassin, comma. Yeah, she is still better. Berserker, my guy. Lancer, my god. Saber, Bagasto. Raida. Hmm. Okay, sure. Hmm. I can use Kagetora. So, okay. Hmm. Oh, okay. Sure. Let's go. Where are the chests? I don't see any, so it should be fine. I think this battle was the battle that took the longest when I played it in JP, because most of the thing I didn't read and I was just stumbling through what to do. But it was pretty obvious that I needed to defeat the core, so okay. It just took a lot of turns. Hmm. Commence the battle. Player's turn. Okay, that will stop it. Hmm. Okay, that is going to stop that. I'll just let the master chill out at the back. Okay. Hmm. Okay. The compression is going to definitely kill it. The particles.
踊りますよ。さくえとせいまだまだこれぞ牛若丸の怪盗ランマ勝利です。服を汚さず勝ててよかった。
Okay. I have more than enough wisdom stockpiled in my bibliothea. Whatever that was. Eh, in his noble phantasm. Whether it can be the ephemeral fruit or Typhon itself, I am certain I can win. Okay.
我は毘沙門天の化身にして越後の軍神名を掲げた。
Okay.
一人も許さん華麗に戦う一人も許さん手柄は足にあ
よかろう。
り命令です。
殲滅攻撃権限。
こんなところこたびはこの辺にしておきましょう。人の落ち目を責める
Hmm. Okay, same team, but two enemies.
力こそ正義弱者はこちらします。それでいい
Okay.
さてあの話の続きはこう。あの図書館を指示は聞いた。いざ開け H の門。全知全能ならざる我らが全知全能なる者へと挑む。身振りをつけて走れよう。戦というものは情報の収束に他ならない。つまり
Okay. Two down. Sorry, but I'm taking the shot. It may not be Francis Spear, but it's the best service I can offer. Okay.
いくらでもどうぞなさるだろうよ。愛の炎が よし来た。装填とよし来た。いいですよ。よけてみな。堪能してください。バンとさ。いくらでもどうぞ。よっしゃ勝った。まあ、そっちもなかなか検討。
Okay. Target confirmed. Activating interstellar combat. Disrupt. Look out. That thing's got an authority to kill immortals. Typhon must have stolen that authority from Zeus. Just one hit will be enough to destroy your spirit core. If a servant's HP reaches 0 due to a harp attack, then the battle ends. That servant will be withdrawn, be removed from the field, even if they still have breakpoints remaining. Okay. So just don't die by that thing.
もう少し書に浸っていたかったのだがな。
I think single target would be better for this.
いいでしょ。
じゃあそいつだ。
Nice.
悪くない式だったぜ。待った。
Okay. Lancer attacking or makes
第2
sense.
第3フォーグ
Okay.
さあ誇りにかけて
Nice. Building in 2 point.
こちらです
When I reach the goal.
当然とはいえ
Okay.
嬉しいものですね皆さん さーて狙いをつけてっと
That evade. Is it one to that's annoying?
はいはい
Hmm.
無偏罪を与えます喜んでくれますか
That defense supposed to
堪
be
能
good.
してください 私の愛は
Doing pretty good.
縦横無尽いくらでもどうぞいくらでもどうぞ
Hmm.
はいはいいい
I
ですよ
can do this.
堪能してくださいいくらでもどうぞよっしゃ勝った
Okay.
そっ
1%.
ちもなかなか
That's
成功
close.
したんじゃないか
Hmm. Okay. The core's magical energy is over the threshold. Typhon's about to unleash another breath attack. Wait, get out of the range now. Okay. Breath attack after 2 turns. Okay. Yeah, sure. That will probably be better since taking out all of them at once.
あ、なるほど。
Okay.
掲げるは我が胸の灯火。たぎる光を。我が行く先を開け。バロスティアレキサンドリア。スキラブル。ザリア。とっておきだぜ。我らの制覇。まだ終わりを知らず。
Damage tolerance exceeded. Unable to function. Sharing data with backup unit. Defense up. Okay. I'll just move them here. Deal with them.
さーて狙いをつけてっと安心させましょうはいはいいいじゃないそこ動かない息がいいのねあがくじゃないこれで楽にしてあげる
Okay.
当然の結果よハニー舐めないでよね
Hmm. Oh, I completely forgot about the master. Okay. Hmm. But just move him in the corner. I'll think about that later.
この戦いイスカンダルの小僧めに捧げてやろう。兄任せとけって。
いいでし
Hmm.
こいつでどう
Okay, nice too.
だ。悪くない式だったぜマスター。
Uh, okay, sure. Hmm.
ぶっ殺しモードだ。思い切り出やがれ。狙いは決まった。横穴貫け。なんとか勝ったか。あの
この戦い兄任せとけ。兄任せとけって。
こんなとこ
おりゃと悪くない式だったぜマスター。
Hmm.
やっちゃうよ。なんだよ。よっ、それもあり。稲光風つぶれろ。パンチだ。当然とはいえ嬉しいものですね。皆さんのおかげです。
Okay.
度胸だけは一人前。いいわ。遊んであげる。当たるぞ。はいはい。へいへい。あいよ。いいじゃない。避けてみな。避けてみな。どうかしら。当
Hmm.
然の結果よ。
Nothing correct.
なめないでよね。
Okay. Lancer.
よしよし、カモでしたカモでした。イカよじゃなくて平和のために戦いましょう。リロード。よし来た。水は友達。そへいへい。
Hmm. How much will that be? I think it should do decent damage. Not that much.
なんとか勝ったか。
Okay. Typhon Ephemeris is ready for another breath attack. Please get the clear of this its range as fast as you can. Okay, next turn is going to be that. Hmm, 50, so attacking 30 and 20. It's best to do that. Dot is clear. Hmm. Kagedora is stuck inside. Sure. Hmm.
Hey, hey.
Okay.
避けてみな。そうだよ。くれ。脳天一撃そうだよ。なんとか勝ったか。
Okay, no one will be spawning there. For 3 turns, 2000 damage. Sure, why not?
あのシーンさせる崩壊よ。力がくっついたわね。私の本気狙いは決まっていいじゃない。
Okay, that should break it.
飛ぶわよ。まだゲートオープン。光栄に思いなさい。これが私の全力先生。一部だけアンガルデスカルス。生きがいいのね。あがくじゃない。
Hmm.
ドキドキください。セット。当然の結果よ。神、なめないでよね。
Oh. I didn't even think about that. I completely forgot I hadn't moved Castoria, so I could have just. I could have gotten Kagetora inside the outside the range. Whatever. It's fine. Sure.
この戦いイスカンダルの小僧めに捧げてやろう。
Hmm.
じゃあそいつで切り抜けると。悪くない式だったぜマスター。
Hmm. Whoops. I think she's not going to survive.
じゃあ遠慮なく2つ使うとするか。あいよ。
Okay,
低確率
I
環
didn't
境
remember I
戦
put the
弾
wheel on
丸
it, but
装填
that was useful.
2つ弾にて打ちてソロ。よしよし、当たった当たった。色即是空、空即是色。お前の命は確かに。
Nice. Die, worthless, sinful trash. Negakura. Yes? Okay. Player turn. I'll move master to this corner. And that should be fine. Okay.
さて狙いをつけてっと。いいさ。
Yeah, GG's.
バンとさ。そこ動かない。踏みつぶす。やっちゃったかな。
Okay, back to that. You would defy me. You would throw away your chance to abandon your dreams. Yes, we came here to defy you and to take back something important. Okay. Okay, there goes her. There goes Salome.
蜂のように名を一曲。いかがか。了解。宝具起動。わかりました。シャナ王流理弾発想旅。消えていろ。まだまだ。これぞ牛若丸の解放乱舞。勝利です。
Okay, decent damage.
汚さず勝ててよかった。私の力が必要なのです。
Okay, missed. Okay, that should break first bar. Perfect 20,000. Nice.
より良い明日、より良い未来。
Hmm.
では赤く気高く参りますなんの
Okay.
目造作もない
I'll just do this.
こんなところ
Then nice.
無力なのにたまらなく
悪くない式だったぜマスター。
Okay. Another attack.
いいね戦の
Hmm. Okay.
一人もいなさい卑しい目で
打ち
私を見る
抜いてやろうか。
この剣は豊満たる士族の証震えなさいブラックドッグカラティーンですわ
This one.
掲げるは我が胸の灯
Ignore
火
because
たぎる光よ我が行く先を開けバロッテアレキサンドリア。 悪くない式だったぜ
Okay.
マスター。
this side. Typhoon's magical energy has reached critical mass again. Get ready for another big attack. Okay, breath in 2 turns. Master, move to here. And just move her to here. Sure. We'll just move them back. I'll just finish this off and move him out next turn.
出陣します総員構えてください
で出席確認落第です不勉強落第追試開始一斉操作より良い明日より
Okay,
良い未来
easy. Okay. Typhon is preparing for another attack. Please get out of range. Okay, since there were no enemies. There. Everyone should be out of range. And there was a spawn. Okay.
出陣します総員構えてください
Remove buff.
起立
下がっているように受けるがいい
不勉強落第です
当然とはいえ嬉しいものですね
Okay.
皆さんに
Kuronas. Okay. No. Move her inside.
で起立
This should
ケアレ
clear
スミス
or not.
ケアレスミス
Yep, correct
追試開
is all that I needed.
平穏を望むなら平穏を維持する努力をする
Hmm. Let's go. Let's see how much damage can Kagetara do. If I
我
can get
当
my
時毘沙門天の
cards. Yep.
加護とあり手柄は足にあり鎧は胸にあり運は天にありいいでしょう押してまいるはあ一晩
Okay, decent.
風化雪月続いたけあっと両乱おんべ我が義を見よ
This should do decent damage.
かけよ報奨付き毘沙門天の加護とあり利天発動車祭りの陣
Yep.
立ちすさべあっと両乱
300,000 remaining, which can be done in about a single turn. So
我毘沙門天の化身なり
okay. I think Ptolemyus will be defeated now. And probably Kagetara will be
戦場の
broken.
私の領
All of them.
ところまで下がってくれ
Okay.
私とも
That was unexpected. I think that was her NP. Okay, yep, that was her NP.
現代数で起立
Sure.
出席確認不便落第ケアレスミス追試開始一斉掃
Hmm.
除より良い明日より良い未来人
Okay. Kagetara and Castoria.
敵の命脈我が小中
Oof. Buff success rate down, debuff success rate down.
運命をかけた戦いである 我が宿は腐敗の先人我が義を見よ
Okay.
最果ての島
think that should
最後の竜は我が手
defeat
に
him. Defeat her.
円卓の守護者たちラウンド・オブ・アバロン
Since probably Typhon is considered threat to humanity,
ビテン発動車の
no, she is not. Okay, that's interesting.
下がるその方ごとき我が
Okay.
前に立つ資格なしと知れ
How can you do this even knowing your wishes won't come true? And knowing that even if they do, they will not bring you happiness. We'll live so we can live. That makes you no better than insects. So be it. You will fight for your miserable lives against other insects. Taigongwang, Astorius. Oh, Shadow Servants. Those are Shadow Servants based on Taigongwang and Asterios. Reinforcing Dragon Shell. Strengthen Dragon Shell. Okay, unable to... The core's outer shell has been reinforced but shouldn't last for too long. Keep fending off Shadow Servants, reinforcement and wait for an opening. Okay, that's unfortunate. Why?
それ
Whew, okay.
さあ気力安心させましょう私の本気狙いは決まったゲートオープン
This should at least break Asterios.
大いなる天から大いなる地に向けて
Hopefully.
またの名をジュベルハブリーブレンドどうかしら
Okay.
踏みつぶこれで楽にしてあげる
それそれそれ
優雅に華麗に大胆に
We'll use it.
はいはい狙いはいいじゃない生きがいいのね生きがいいのねあがくじゃないスーパーミル敗者は身ぐるみ剥がされる捧げ物として没収するわ
Okay. Get back 2 turns. Three turns left. Okay. I'll do this, defeat Taigong.
期待してますかシュリンガーラより愛の炎を煩悩無料請願弾いいですよサンサーナカーマ私の中どうか無限にまどろんで堪能してください喜んでくれますか私の愛は縦横無尽いくらでもどうぞ当然の結果よハニ舐めないでよね
Okay. Sirius will be defeated by whoever scores
宇
their
宙精霊の
options.
力見せてあげよう。水は止まっておいしい。それもあり。 風潰れろ。止めて止めて。
That could have been bad. 1% off. Okay.
なめないでよね。
Now. Okay. Sure. I should have my guts up. Yep. Since he used one turn for movement, he should not attack again. Hopefully. Yep, he can't. Okay, please get out. I'll just do this, defeat him and get out. Since it is going to be annoying if he keeps coming back. Okay, good. I have his extra attack up and unlocked, so yeah, that did decent damage. Just to move everyone back. That is probably better. Okay. Hmm.
我に東八毘沙門天の覚悟はある。いざ出陣。
Okay, nice. Hmm.
降参したかな。
Okay, good. I can't maintain the dragon shell any longer. Okay. The dragon shell has been disabled. Now is their chance. Okay. Let's go. Hmm. 30 and then 20 for attack, so sure to probably be away from that. Sure. Okay, nice. That is what I was expecting.
溺れたいみたいですね。いくらでもどうぞ。
1 million is not that high, so. Hmm. Do I have nope? I don't have any buff on karma, so that will not be that.
激しきる雨吹きすさぶ風遥か彼方7つの水の星にかけていくよワンジのままなのセブンスターズ貫け止めて止めて
So it's not that much
これ
damage.
で終わりだと思ってます
Okay, again.
溺れたいみたいですねいくらでもどうぞ 来たら席にあげます死人のあるように満ち満ちるはいはい
This should do decent damage. Better than
サンサー
Wangina.
カーマ私の中にどうか無限にまどろんで
Nice job.
喜んでくれますか
Not that much better, but still.
無限を照らすアーマまさかこれで終わりだと思ってます
Okay. Breath attack. That will probably clear it.
終わらせましょうテスト歴史宇宙で
Okay.
万物を学ぶことで真に大切なものを知るマハープラーヤケアレスミス不勉追試開始
Okay. Cards didn't crit, but Still we won.
宇宙
Okay.
生命ワンジナなので
Core destroyed. Uh, uh, Stop it. Stop it. My Typhon. We are. Victory. I thought that we there were chests on this map, but I guess not. Okay, 4 tiers. We got 3 in the first one and 4 in the second. Section 20. One day like a dream. Typhon Eformus has stopped moving. Her magical energy has degraded to the point where she's only barely able to maintain her spirit origin. Look, her outer shell is starting to crack. Ephemerous signal is leaking out of the torso core. She's back to her old self. I see. When Typhon ate her, she must have reverted to her form that was more like the chaos type. Why? Why won't my wish come true? How can you not be horrified when you look at yourself? You humans are slaves to your wishes. As long as luck is on your side, you can grant them. Even if that wish is to defeat a dragon of all creatures. Of course, I think it's horrifying. I know all too well how frightened it can be to watch your wishes come true. It is the it is the fear that comes with learning what we are truly made of. We find our worth being tested precisely because we are fortunate enough to have our wishes granted. But no matter how horrifying it may be, it is still the very core of being alive. We live, we persist, and only after we have died do we learn what our lives meant. I see. You keep living and you keep persisting. Well then. Typhon just unfolded its wings. It broke through the ceiling. What are you learning from your example? Now, you are trying to escape by evolving. Typhon Ephemerus. Yes, I am. I am going to live. I am going to persist, just like all of you. I am going to live my life exactly the way I want. Emergency alert. Typhon Ephemerus is forming an internal magical reactor core. A Fafnir. Right, of course. This is the result of an anti-wish granter like Ephemerus having a wish of her own. But the scale is insane. It's growing even bigger than the original Fafnir. No matter. I will not let her get away. Please, give me your last command spell, Master. Huh, you think I'm letting you take all the glory here? Give it to me, Master. Then I guess... Now. The important thing is to make sure the enemy doesn't escape. So I'm hoping you'll form a contract with me and let me use that command spell. Who? Right. That's right. It's okay to just want to live. How have I never realized this? Now, at long last, I'm finally free. Alright, we have secured the vantage point. Are you okay, Master? I'm fine. Typhon Ephemeris is moving at incredible speed. We don't have long before it escapes the singularity. I see. Only my third noble phantasm could reach her from here. It must be fleeing as though it's already escaped. Feeling. It knows my other noble phantasm can't reach it up there, and that it would be difficult to reach its core with my third. Where it escapes and heal its wounds, all hope would truly be lost. Were. And that isn't going and that isn't going getting into how its very existence is larger than life now. If it has a personal wish on top of all that, we can't possibly win. Except this time. Correct. Fortunately, we can reach her. This time we have that to guide us. It's kind of crazy when you think about it, old man. You and me are from a completely different countries and time periods, but here we are, hunting a dragon together anyway. Not unlike a library. A library collects books from different places and eras as well. You and I inscribed our names on the pages of history in very different ways. One day someone is going to read those names. It could be in a book, or an image, or another form of media that hasn't even been invented yet. That sort of absurdity was one of many things my king loved about this world. I'm free. This time, I'll finally be truly free. A dragonkin of Typhon's caliber should not have trouble escaping the singularity. Once I've escaped from here, I won't have to rush any longer. I can take all the time I need. All I'll, all I'll have to do is keep feeling my new magical reactor core with magical energy a little at a time. Then, once my transformation is complete, I'll be able to take revenge on the Master of Kalia. Ah, why didn't I realize this sooner? You're right, anti-Holy Grail. You did arrive at this realization a little too late. Who? What? The third noble phantasm again? No. Wait. Is this. Does this mean you are still alive? Tygon one? Don't tell me you forgot. My noble phantasm is the thread of fate, a thread that will always guide you down the right path. Okay. Theseus. Ariadne. Ap- Apollodo Hadis. There, I've marked her. Understood. We will take it from here, King of Athens.
世界の集積を知るがいい。我らの行く末を知るがいい。その結末が滅びであろうと決してうつむくことのない我らの旅路を思うがよい。ビブリオ世紀忘れよう。
This. This can't be. They can't possibly have spotted my core at this distance. I can't believe it. He's peeling away the armor around it with such a precision. Even for my prolonged, if even for so prolonged an attack. Still, it's not too late. My core is still intact. Don't you dare miss, Sugidani. Haha, don't worry. Like I told you, Master, I'm never missing again. No. I finally figured it out. I can be free now. I can be right. I have a right to be free. Even if it means I have to do harm in order to. Ah. You finally realized. That's right, Typhon Ephemeris. This is what it means to live. We keep living and persisting. And once we reach the end of our journey, we finally learn our answer. Just as you have now finally gained yours. But that's so foolish. So here you go. This is the final Holy Grail round. It's all yours. Ah, damn it. That one tore right through my core. I can feel myself disappearing. She's still flying away. You're right. No change in her flight speed. Does this mean Sugitani's Holy Grail round didn't? Don't worry, I definitely got her. She's done. It's over. That much concentrated magical energy won't disappear instantaneously, even when its source has been snuffed out. She is a dead dragon flying now. Even though her life is over, she will keep soaring onwards until she's gone as far as she possibly can. Ah, it's over. That accursed Holy Grail round is erasing me from my core outwards. I can feel more and more of myself dissolving with every passing second. Ah, I see. This really is the end for me. But that's why I could fight so hard, right up to the end. If I didn't know better, I'd think I was human. I wonder, would anything have been different if I had realized it sooner? Could that master and I have been friends like his servants? Maybe. Maybe one day I'll. Yeah, that was hype. Okay. In, see you in 2 years. Okay, last node before the epilogue. It's over. Yeah, sure looks that way. It still begs to differ that you survived so serious injury. Ha, well, I'm used to hanging on by a thread. If it were, though, I have to admit that this time it was an especially fine thread even for me. Honestly, if I was still alive, I would have been killed instantly. But instantly, I think I have Asterios' magical energy to thank for this. Asterios. Ah, yes, he was the castle's lord back then, and he still had his tier of Holy Grail. Given the incredible magical energy contained in each tier, even the slightest bit of desire to help you would be enough to let him perform such a feat. Well, didn't expect a big thank you from me. Don't expect a big thank you from me. This was war, not a trust fall. That's fine. I wasn't expecting one anyway. But how did you get here in the first? No, wait. I know it was uh, Ariadne's thread, wasn't it? Yep. I looped some around Ptolemy's back when we fought, and it dragged me here with him. From there, I just stayed out of sight of Typhon and its minions and waited for my chance. Well, I suppose it wasn't actually Typhon, was it? I never would have guessed we were up against the ephemeral fruit this whole time. Now, now that I think about it, I expect the singularity splitting into day-night versions must have had something to do with the ephemeral fruit and the nature of the Holy Grail. Since the fruit was a kind of anti-Holy Grail, the Holy Grail from the singularity must have naturally repelled it. Oh yeah, good point. That would explain why the Holy Grail split into fragments instead of remaining as a single whole, and that in turn led to an already incomplete singularity being further fractured into day and night versions. So, we had a day singularity and a night singularity, each with their own castles. Perhaps we could call them the Castle of Shining Dawn and the Castle of Shadowed Dusk. And that's not all. How can we forget the Castle of Twilight? We can't forget the Castle of Twilight. This was a good battle, and even better, we didn't have to sacrifice any innocent civilians to fight it. I'm not doing I'm not too big on that Valhalla minded approach myself. I feel that Taigong Wang enjoyed this more than I did. I bet he likes fighting more than he lets on. I think he's actually more of a fighter than you'd think. Oh yes, whenever the fog lets up, my team and I would sometimes get into skirmishes with him and his team while we were out scouting. I never fought Taigong Wang directly, but I was impressed by the variety and brilliance of his schemes. Although Koyanskaya certainly didn't look very happy to be a pawn in them. Hey, oh yes, I'm quite familiar with the type. There is nothing they love half as much as devising new strategies on paper and testing them in live combat. Were there people like that serving Iskandar too? Absolutely. A rather eccentric scribble, my life would have been if much easier had he joined my library. Ha, I'd love to hear more about that. But it looks like my time is up. I don't think I could even lift a finger now. Thank you, Theseus. Hmm. I'm pretty sure you and I have only been enemies here, but I suppose the fact that you can say things like that with a straight face is why you are here in the first place. I only wish I could have said that to Asterios too. Maybe then I'd have one less regret to take with me. I'll tell him for you. Huh, that's good to hear. Maybe that will be enough to drop at least one regret, even if I'm an empty shadow of humanity. Yes, I think my dream may be that much better now. Okay, goodbye. I can confirm that the singularity has begun to converge. We'll be reshifting you home very soon, Senpai. I'm setting the written parameters now. Don't move from that spot, okay? Hey now, don't go all VP on me. Snipers are supposed to do their job and disappear. See you later, Sugitani Zenjiva. You bet. If there is ever another target you can't afford to miss, give me a shoot. Oh yeah, there is still one question I don't have answer for. What's that? Well, I'm just wondering why strangers like us got paired up. I mean, the lord of the other castles all had pre-texting bonds with their subordinates, right? I can't say for sure, but I can tell you what I think. I'd guess it's because the general you have the deepest ties to is also someone who isn't exactly your textbook heroic spirits, Oda Nobunaga. I guess you got a point there. So I expect the land summoned me instead to fill it in for him in his absence. Since among servants I was uniquely positioned to fight Typhon Ephemerus. Also, our partnership was just a coincidence. A coincidence, huh? Not too bad as far as coincidences go. That too. Well, I guess I can't disagree with that. Well, see you, double poly, Dolly. Goodbye. I'll give my younger self your regards. Well, Veed, this has been one of the longest short journeys I have ever been on. Are you going to come to Kaldia someday? Good question. Who knows whether I'll ever be summoned there. And even if I am, I don't know if it will be me or my younger self. But should I be summoned there, I'm sure it would be a grand old time. I certainly wouldn't mind seeing the boy again, along with the twisted old mage. Who else is there? Nameless, my teacher, my king's own son? I don't think there is Iskandar's son summonable yet. I see, Typhon's cocoon is disappearing. The day and night castle are already gone. Even the extensive damage from our battle is vanishing as though it were no more than a dream. Speaking of dreams, it looks like it's time to wake up from this one. This was a good battle and a good journey. Yes, a thrilling expedition that surpassed day and night themselves. I say, Ved, one day I hope you'll show me your endless sea. Okay, nice. Epilogue time. So, only one arrow. Da-da-da. I'm so sorry about how things turned out this time. All that big talk about insisting you'd all thank your lucky star that I was compatible with the singularity, and look what I have to show for it. You don't suppose there is a hole around here I could crawl into for a while, do you? Oh boy, I really a slave driver. Well, that's no fair. It's not my fault that most effective strategies are also the biggest pain in the ass. If you're going to catch an opponent off guard, you need your people, the land, and even the heavens to all be in alignment. Of course, you can't do anything about the land or heavens, but you can always count on people to do their jobs. If Theseus ever gets summoned here, I'm going to have a talk with him. Theseus? Well, it sounds to me like he talked you up. Like you were the lord of the castle, then he kept all the best parts for himself. Sounds exactly like the kind of thing he'd do too. You know, I never liked that about him. I bet there is plenty you'd like to say to him too, right, Medea? Not really. I wasn't even summoned to that singularity. I know that, according to myth, I was his stepmother, but I don't have any memories of that. Oh, really now? How about you, Penthesilea? Me? That goes without saying. In fact, nothing so party as words do justice to this body of mine. Uh-oh, that might, might have been a bad idea. Come, master, the simulator is prepared. Show me what you learned from your battle and this most recent singularity. Oh, I'd like to get in on that. I've had enough of chancellors. Okay, I think everything should be working fine. I got disconnected for a moment, it seems like. I agree. Huang Feihu, I am the strongest one here, obviously. Oh, I like that plan. Tell me you'll be in command of your side, Huang. I, of course, will command our side. The other me should never have put her fate in the hands of a weakling like Theseus. I swear on my Amazon honor that I shall prove here and now that I am the greatest general in Chaldea. Oh, you wouldn't have a greatest general in Chaldea contest without inviting me, would you? Oh, King of Conquerors, Iskandar. My arms has finally reassembled. Sure, my retainers are still getting to know each other. Nothing strengthens new bonds like a battle. Besides, I have a question for you, V. You do? I do. I hear Ptolemy's message. I heard Ptolemy's message. But a message alone just isn't enough. They say you need to experience the winds of Troy for yourself before you can fully understand the Iliad. So, if I'm going to understand his message properly, I'll need to hear it from you. You are the one who fought by his side. So, what do you say? Do you have time to talk with me? Absolutely. Good. You may not be able to drink alcohol yet, but we can still chat over soft drinks. And believe me, I have plenty of stories to share about my old friend from school, my soft, my Somatrophelix, and the man who nastily insisted on referring to me as that Iskandar boy. Okay, nice conclusion to the story. Okay, so 90 and 90 plus plus. Hmm, where is the challenge quest? Hmm, I don't know. Okay, so I think I'll call it here since it's almost been 2 hours. So, yeah, thank you all for watching. This event was definitely up there in terms of writing, plus, the characters were all interesting and fun in some ways. So, yeah, I really did enjoy this event. So, looking forward to the next one. That should be Guda Guda, I think. Hmm. And Theseus is on the banner. Okay. Yep, it's Guda Guda, late November. So there is still some 2 weeks or so, I guess. Uh, there will be 1 week after the Grail printing. So, yeah, that will be all from me. And is there anything else? I don't think so. So, yeah, I'll be ending it here. Thank you all for joining. And see you guys when the next event starts. So, yeah, see you guys then. Bye.